High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
First position, front of the pack, and we're in front of Russell, Leclerc and Behrman. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 02.8.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Isack Hadjar lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ocon, Leclerc, Albon, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Behrman, Iwasa, Vesti, Doohan, Leclerc, Théo Pourchaire, Sargent, Fittipaldi and Zhou Guanyu. And with preparations almost complete, Let's head trackside for today's sprint. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. Well, this... The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. The side pods have taken damage, you might start to pick up a little bit extra drag. There's damage to the underbody, expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Okay, no need to worry about tyres anymore, this is the final lap, just bring it home, let's go. Push, push. Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Pack, that's P1, and just behind us are Verstappen, Norris and Russell. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:02.8. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. You're in first position, front of the pack, and we're in front of Verstappen, Norris and Russell. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:02.8. They're currently fifth. Right, their best lap time, 1:03.2.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve. It was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Isack Hadjar lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Norris, Leclerc, Russell, Gasly, Ocon, Iwasa, Albon, Tsunoda, Vesti, Hülkenberg, Behrman, Théo Pourchaire, Fittipaldi, Doohan, Leclerc, Sargent and Zhou Guanyu. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number 1, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do, and it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Okay, DRS is now available. You're leading the pack, that's P1. And Verstappen's behind. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, there are 35 laps left in this race. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.3 seconds. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Okay, you sat in P2. Verstappen's ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Norris behind. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps. And that's 33 laps to go. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Right, let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, good work. Great pass. Nice move. Good job. Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front, 3.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Your last lap time, 1 minute, 05.9. Okay, they're building a lead of 0.6 a lap, come on. Okay, Isack, any more front wing damage and it's going to really cost us, so please, let's protect it and bring the car home. Okay, clear. Okay, some information on Piastri. Okay, they're out of this race. Okay, you sat in P2. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Charles is behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Second place, you're in second place. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Charles is behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yes, come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.